Most people think executives need more information. That's wrong. Executives don't need more information. They need the right information summarized clearly at the right time. That is where Executive Information Systems, or EIS, come in. An Executive Information System is a type of information system designed for top-level managers, CEOs, directors, and senior decision makers. Its job is not to show every small transaction. Its job is to show the big picture of the business. Think about a company owner with 10 branches. They don't have time to check every sale, every refund, every stock entry, or every customer complaint one by one. That level of detail belongs to operational staff and middle managers. The executive needs answers like, which branch is performing best? Which region is declining? Are profits going up or down? Where are costs increasing? Which product category is growing fastest? What risks need urgent attention? This is the purpose of EIS. It takes data from different systems, sales, finance, HR, inventory, CRM, supply chain, and operations, and turns it into high-level dashboards, KPIs, trends, alerts, and strategic summaries. So if a transaction processing system records daily activity and a management information system creates reports for managers, an executive information system gives leaders a strategic view of the whole organization. TPS answers what happened. MIS answers, how is the business performing? EIS answers, where is the business heading? That difference matters. A restaurant manager may need to know which item sold most today, but the CEO of a restaurant chain needs to know which city has the highest growth potential, which branch is becoming unprofitable, and whether expansion is still safe. A bank manager may check daily loan applications, but bank executives need to see risk exposure, customer growth, fraud trends, regulatory pressure, and profitability across regions. A hospital administrator may check patient appointments, but senior leadership needs to see bed occupancy, emergency pressure, staff shortage, patient satisfaction, and financial sustainability. That is what EIS does. It removes unnecessary noise and focuses on strategic signals. But here's the catch. A beautiful executive dashboard can still be useless. Why? Because if the data underneath is wrong, delayed, incomplete, or badly connected, the executive system becomes dangerous. It gives confidence without truth, and that is worse than having no dashboard at all. If a CEO sees sales are growing, but the system hides rising costs, falling margins, customer complaints, or stock problems, the decision will be flawed. This is why EIS must not only look clean, it must be connected to reliable data sources. It needs accurate data. It needs real-time or timely updates. It needs clear KPIs. It needs exception alerts. It needs drill-down ability. Drill-down is important. Executives start with the big picture, but when something looks wrong, they should be able to click deeper. For example, if profit is falling, the system should allow them to see whether the issue is coming from one branch, one product, one supplier, one cost category, or one operational failure. Without drill down, EIS becomes shallow. It tells leaders something is wrong, but not why. Modern executive information systems are becoming even more powerful because of AI and predictive analytics. Instead of only showing what happened last month, modern systems can warn leaders about future risks. They can highlight falling demand, rising costs, customer churn, delivery delays, fraud patterns, or weak branch performance before the problem becomes obvious. But again, executives should not blindly trust the system. An EIS can show numbers, trends, and warnings. But leadership still needs judgment, context, and strategic thinking, because not every important thing can be captured in a dashboard. Company culture, employee morale, political risk, competitor moves, customer emotions, and market timing may not always appear clearly in the numbers. That is the brutal truth. Executive information systems help leaders see better, but they do not automatically make leaders smarter. A weak leader with a strong dashboard can still make bad decisions. A strong leader with a good EIS can move faster, spot risks earlier, and lead with more clarity. At the Learning Studio, the goal is simple: to understand EIS as the strategic lens of an organization. Because when information is summarized properly, leaders stop drowning in details and start seeing the direction of the business.